All right, how are you guys doing? I hope everyone's weekend went well. Thank you so much for joining me at Destiny Calls Tarot. We're going to do a general reading today that my guides gave me a message, and I'm going to try to see what they would like me to deliver to you guys today. The name of this reading is Winning Ain't Easy, but Somebody Got to Do It. You know what? I feel like you guys have been in some type of struggle. Could be financially, could be when it comes to matters of love. It could be with family, could be with friends. And you were going through this struggle, and it seemed like you wasn't going to be able to get out of the situation. And you ended up learning how to go within. You learn how to separate yourselves from individuals, from people, places, and things. And when you begin to separate yourselves from these energies, from these people, from this environment, this is when the wheel of fortune started coming in. This is when change, opportunity, prosperity, abundance, security, all of this wonderful stuff started to manifest in your life. And now you see you're winning. Now you see the benefits of releasing negativity from your life. Let's see what we get when it comes to the tarot. Let's see what's going on. The devil. Yes, I feel like some of you guys were dealing with a lot of temptations, a lot of addictions. Some people were feeling like they were bound, they were enslaved, they were trapped to an individual, to a person, to a place, to a thing. And with this Five of Wands being here, it was causing so much conflict for you in your life. People was arguing, they were fussing, they were competing with each other, lots of rivalry, lots of envy, lots of negative energy. And I feel with the Seven of Swords being in reverse, you said, you know what? It's time for me to rethink my approach. It's time for me to be disciplined. It's time for me to come up with a different kind of plan. And I feel like once you did that, you began to get a little bit more disciplined each and every day. You started to be honest with yourself, because with the King of Swords in reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, people were really negatively abusing you, like literally talking to you in manipulative ways, making you feel small, making you feel less than, making you feel weak. And I feel with this Seven of Cups, you decided it's time for me to go through my options. It's time for me to figure out what path I need to take in my life. And I'm talking about not just emotionally, I'm talking about physically as well. I feel like some of you guys decided that it's time for you to move. Other of you decided that it's time to leave relationships. Others of you decided it was time to leave a job. But I feel like with the Knight of Wands being in reverse, you were so hesitant at one point, hesitant to take action, hesitant to move forward. You was hesitant. I felt like there was delays, and the biggest delay was you. The biggest delay was you. But I feel that you guys are ready to be abundant right now. I feel like you guys are ready for a new opportunity. I feel like you guys are ready to nurture yourselves, because whatever this devil energy being here, Capricorn energy, whatever it was toxic, and you knew it was toxic, and you had to get yourself out of it. And I'm not just talking about emotionally. I'm talking about physically. I'm talking about financially. I'm talking about anything in your life that was keeping you from winning. And I feel with this Ace of Pentacles being here, which is the Ace of Coins, basically you've had this new beginning, a new venture. You've gone on a new venture. Some of you have a new career. Some of you actually have a new job. And this is allowing you to have great abundance, allowing you to be prosperous, allowing you to have new opportunities, allowing you to really start over. And I feel like with this Seven of Coins being in reverse, you had no choice but to reevaluate yourself and your choices. You had no choice, because you wasn't getting any return on whatever this toxic situation was. You was getting no return. It was causing you to be distracted. And it was causing you with the Knight of Swords to have a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. Feeling always like you were defeated. You felt like you were always in a nightmare. You couldn't sleep, having bad dreams. But I feel like with the Six of Coins being here, you began to balance yourself out. You began to give to yourself. You began to share your dreams to people that were like-minded, like you. And I feel like when you did that, I knew this was going to come up because this is what my guys wanted me to focus on, this Wheel of Fortune. When you did this, give me a second, my grandmother's calling me. When you did this, the wheels started to turn in your favor. This is when chances came. This is when opportunities came. This is when you felt like, damn, this is a really lucky day. You felt like you were actually winning because the wheel was turning in your favor. Some things that you guys have asked for 3 weeks ago, or a month ago, or 3 months ago, you're finally starting to get calls back from people saying, you know what, I'm ready to take a chance on you. I'm ready to take a chance on you. And it all came from the actions that you took. When you decided with the Four of Swords to say, you know what, I have to go into a rest and rejuvenation period. I have to withdraw myself from these individuals, places, people, things. I have to pull back because I am exhausted. I have to gain my strength, my clarity. I have to contemplate what my next move is going to be. Because with this Justice card being in reverse, which is Libra energy, you were being treated unfairly. Some of you guys were going through legal issues. You were being treated unfairly. It was an imbalance. People were being dishonest. They weren't being accountable for their actions. Secrets was being held from you. And you had to repress how you truly felt. But with this Nine of Cups energy being here, the universe has come to deliver your wish. The universe has come to satisfy you. It's coming to give you what you've been asking for. It's coming to emotionally fulfill you. It's coming to give you this world energy. A successful completion to this situation. Because after this point, after this gift from the universe comes in, what you're going to be able to achieve is endless. The possibilities of your future is endless. All because you stood in your power with this Nine of Pentacles and decided, you know what? I'm going to be confident. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be independent, whether it kills me or not. I'm going to stand on my own. I'm going to learn how to be self-sufficient. And with this Ace of Wands being in reverse, you completely ignored anybody that looked like they were trying to come back. With this Ace of Wands in reverse, you say, you know what? No, I'm delaying any returns from anyone I disconnected myself from. And when you did this with the Knight of Swords energy being in reverse, people start thinking, who did this person think they are? Who do they think they are? Where do they think they're going? They don't know what they're doing. This person is being unpredictable. They're disregarding the consequences of their actions. No, with the Seven of Cups, no, you knew what you were doing. Because you thoroughly went through your options before you made this decision. You thoroughly went through them. And now your wish is being granted. Now your wish is being granted. And now the sun is here. Leo energy. Now the sun is here. You have that material success, that material happiness that you've always dreamed of, that you've always wanted, that you knew was in your reach. You just didn't know how you were going to get it. Now you have something to celebrate. Some of you actually ended up pregnant. I feel like when you disconnected yourself from some of these negative energies was actually blocking some of you guys from being able to be fruitful and multiply. Because you stayed stressed out all the time. So your body didn't operate well. It didn't work well. I feel with this Page of Staffs being here, I feel that someone has had some really good communication from something or someone they've been waiting for to contact them. And I feel like whatever this information was, some people are getting information about new jobs. Some people are getting information about new places to stay. Some people are getting information and calls about, hey, you're finally pregnant. Some people are getting information saying, hey, you know, you've been accepted into school. Some people are you're winning. You understand me? You're winning because your curiosity to see what else the world had to offer you sent you into that right direction. Because with the Eight of Coins being in reverse, there was a time and a place where You felt like it was just too much demanding work. And you started losing your passion. And you started losing your motivation. Yes, this is something with the King of Cups being here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, that you truly love, that, at one point gave you, some balanced emotion. But due to the drama that was surrounding it with the Five of Wands, you started giving up. And saying, you know what, I just want to avoid conflict. I just want to avoid conflict. I just want to, with the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, I just want to move on. But that was being deceptive. You were being deceptive to yourself. You were tricking your own mind when you did that. But you're awake now. And with this Queen of Cups energy being in reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, I feel like your imagination is running wild. Running wild. My daughter just woke up, guys, so you know what that means. She's the runner of the house. Your imagination started running wild. And with this Chariot energy, which is Cancer energy, you begin to get that willpower, that desire, that confidence, that determination. You're saying to yourself, you know what? I'm going to overcome this obstacle. I'm moving forward. I know what direction I'm going in. Because with this Six of Cups being here, this, whatever it is, person, place, thing, whatever it is, this genuinely makes you happy. You feel in your zone when you're doing whatever this is that you're doing. And with the Two of Pentacles being here, you're balancing yourself out. You're learning to adapt to change. You're learning to juggle. You're learning to put your priorities first. With the Page of Cups being here, all these types of ideas that are popping up in your head. Some of you guys woke up this morning with some brand new ideas. And with this Eight of Pentacles being here, you're getting to work. Not just any type of getting to work, working with high standards. High standards. Your imagination is running wild. With this Queen of Staffs being in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, I feel like you were very insecure at one point. But another thing that they just told me, somebody is truly, truly watching and seeing you winning, and they're extremely jealous of you. Extremely jealous of you. And they're saying to themselves with the Ten of Swords in reverse, dang, we had her down at one point, or we had him down at one point. Now this person is reversing the ending. This can't get any worse. They're learning to come up out of this pain, this hurt, this fear. They're watching you with the Eight of Cups emotionally walk away, change, transition, leave behind things that are not serving you. And they're wishing with the Nine of Coins in reverse that you have false stability, false success. They're wishing financial suffering on you. Because whoever it is, it's that same King of Swords that was in reverse I talked about a few minutes ago. That same abusive, manipulative individual that use cruel words, that talk to you bad. It's that same person that with the Six of Staffs that didn't want you to have victory and success. It's that same individual that tried to say that you're being unpredictable or you're disregarding the consequences of your actions. You don't really know where you're going. We got the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. That same person you separated yourself from because you saw that this was the person that was causing the imbalance in your life. You recognize this individual, this person, this place, this thing was the reason why things wasn't working out for you. You separated yourself from it. Some of you separated yourselves from jobs. Some of you separated yourselves from towns and states that you used to live in. Some of you separated yourself from family members and friends. Either way it goes, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, people are starting to call you reckless. Oh, this person, they is reckless. They doing all kinds of stuff. They've had a loss of power. Look at them. What they're trying to do with this Eight of Swords is they're trying to trap your mind again. They're trying to get you in that energy of feeling powerless, of feeling hopeless, of feeling in prison again. They're trying to lock you back up. Because with this Ace of Cups being here, they see that you're spiritually woke. They see that you've fallen in love with something else. And they see with this Eight of Pentacles how diligently how focused you are, how much you're working on this, on whatever this is. Be careful with the Page of Cups. Be careful of your ideas. Be careful of your ideas, okay? Be careful of your ideas. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. I don't want to take this many cards here. Oh, that's too many. I'm going to just take the 2 that I saw flip over. Yeah, this person that you separated yourself from, person, place, a thing, whatever this is to you in your life, with the 6 of Cups being here, this situation, this person, this place, this thing is having nostalgia. They're thinking about, damn, why did I didn't treat this employee the right way? Because look what I'm going through now. I need them. Why didn't I treat her or him the right way? Because this person genuinely made me happy. They were actually one of my soulmates. They're having nostalgia about how great and wonderful you were and how they took advantage of that. And now with the 6 of Swords being in reverse, this person wants to come back. They're like, okay, I got to go back. I got to go back. I got to call. Some of you guys are getting calls from old employees and stuff. They want you to come back. Because with the 7 of Cups being here, they see that you've had an end of your confusion. You're moving on. You're moving forward because you got clarity. You recognize with the Page of Swords being here, this individual, this person, this place, this thing was manipulative, was deceptive. It was all talk. And with the 2 of Coins being in reverse, it was what was causing you to be so emotionally imbalanced. It was causing you to be disorganized. And with the Page of Cups being in reverse, you're emotionally blocked off from this thing. You're like, I don't have time for this. I'm done. I've moved on. With the Queen of Cups, Coins being here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, I'm like, you're in the business of taking care of yourself right now. Taking care of yourself. Some of you didn't even started up businesses. You're working for yourself. Those of you are pregnant, you're blocking negative energies to get through the pregnancy. I feel like with this Queen of Wands being here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, you're focused, you're passionate, you're courageous. Right now, your energy is on cloud 9. Like you energized, you're waking up ready. You're uplifting right now. You're positive. And with this Magician energy being in reverse, Virgo energy, you have 0 time for deception, people with lack of energy, people that seem like they're confused, people that seem like they're out of touch, people that seem like they have ill intentions. You don't have time for people like that that's with the Tower in reverse trying to rebuild relationships with you. You don't have time for those people because with the Page of Pentacles, you've already let them know that I'm on my pilgrim journey and I'm moving forward. And with this 4 of Pentacles, you've let them go to protect yourself, to defend yourself, to defend your goals. Because you're well awakened to the fact that this person is all talk, deceptive, and manipulative energies. And all you're doing is trying to take care of you. With the 3 of Staffs being here, you've come up with a plan. A plan on how to move forward, look forward, expand, have rapid growth. You're moving with the Knight of Staffs. You're moving straight forward, fearlessly, taking action. You've called judgment. You've had an awakening. You've had an awakening. And whatever this awakening was for you, it caused positive change. It caused you to find meaning to your life. It caused you to be able to be patient and wait for that divine intervention. It caused you to be able to step into your power. It caused you to be able to learn how to meditate and connect with your guides. It gave you, with this star energy being here, Aquarius energy, hope again. Renewed faith. It rejuvenated you from the inside out. It gave you the strength to carry on. And with this Knight of Cups being here, I feel like you're sending messages of love to people that sending messages of love to you back. And most importantly, you're sending messages of love to yourself. Because with the Queen of Coins energy, you are taking care of you. You're making plans. You're executing those plans. You're being vigilant, self-sufficient, building material comfort for yourself, because you decided to be brave with the Hangman energy and release things that were not serving you. You decided that I'm going to let go. And one of the ways I'm going to do that is I'm going to break these old patterns. I'm going to sacrifice them to the universe. I'm going to, with this Seven of Wands in reverse, I'm going to avoid these type of things. I'm going to back down when I see things aren't working right, or people don't have that right type of energy. At one point with the Two of Swords, you were always in an indecision about balancing out partnerships with people. You never knew what to do. Should I stay at a job? Should I not stay at a job? Should I leave them? Should I keep them? Should I do this? Should I do that? You were always in this decision. And that was the reason with the Page of Wands that blocked you from being able to move forward in a certain direction. It was causing so much conflict for you. But then you just said, you know what? I got to, with the Seven of Pentacles, I got to start putting in time. I got to start putting in effort. I have to start putting in work for things to start to pay off with me. And I feel like with the Two of Cups being in reverse, I feel like there was some really strong connections that you had with people emotionally that you had to disconnect from, because it was causing the tension in the relationship. It was causing some disharmony in your life. It was causing disharmony in your life. You let go. Sacrificed it to the universe. And now the universe, that's way too many. Now the universe is rewarding you for your sacrifice, for your diligence, for your hard work. You had no choice but to sacrifice it, because with the Ten of Cups in reverse, it wasn't fulfilling your emotional needs anyways. It was actually shattering your dreams. And you knew with this Five of Swords energy in reverse that you wanted this period of time to be over. You were like, I need this to be over. I want this to be over. I want to disconnect from this, because I'm starting to get into the energy of being resentful. Because whatever this is, with the World energy in reverse here, it always has some type of delayed success. It was always a failed plan with this. It was always some stagnation behind this. It was always, with the Magician in reverse, Virgo energy, some deceit behind this. It was always some kind of communication block or some type of ill intent. It was always the Emperor in reverse, Virgo. I mean, they say sometimes Virgo, but Aries energy. It was always some type of loss of authority, or a control freak, or a manipulative friend, or immature individual, or somebody that's rigid or cold. It was always the devil, Capricorn, toxic. It was always toxic. And you always, with the High Priestess in reverse, had to repress how you truly felt. How you truly felt. Giving you nightmares at night. Here we go, the High Priestess again. Always having to repress how you feel. Which all it did when you repressed, all it did was hurt you, but make you have pain, put you in suffering. You felt stuck all the time with the Six of Swords energy. You always felt, with the Nine of Wands, tired. Tired, sucked you dry like an energy vampire, just sucked you dry. But with this Queen of Swords energy, you began to get the gift of judgment and discernment. And you started saying, you know what? I can still be compassionate without being stupid. I can still show understanding to people. But I have to be honest with myself. And the way I'm going to be honest with myself is having a clear mind and seeing things from a different perspective. Because with the Ace of Pentacles being in reverse, the things that I've been investing in, they've been bad investments and brought me no return. They brought me no return. And all this caused me is with the Five of Cups, sorrow, misery, pain, suffering. Pain, suffering. A lack of harmony, a lack of center. And with the Five of Wands being in reverse, basically the Five of Staffs being in reverse, I feel like you just got to a point where you had to drop it, the drama. You had to drop the drama. And with the Two of Staffs, you had to go and see what else the world has to offer you. And since you've done that with this King of Coins energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, you've been so regal. You've been so prosperous. You've been so secure. You've been so abundant. Look at this king. He chilling, mad chilling, yo. You've been so abundant. You've been so secure, because you actually, some of you with the Seven of Swords, you had to sneak away. You had to sneak away in order to, with the Page of Staffs, to go on your new venture. You had to sneak away. Because you knew if you told anybody, it would be demanding work. You knew they would be trying to hold you up. And now with this King of Cups being here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you so balanced out right now. It's ridiculous. You so balanced out. You moving all the way forward. Because you came up with a plan and you done something about it. Queen of Pentacles. You are taking care of you. Making plans. Executing the plans. Financially secure and comfortable. Looking good. Feeling good. Justice. Balanced out. Clear-minded. Clarity, truth. With the Three of Cups, you got something to celebrate now. You happy. Going out, having drinks with friends, socializing out in your community. Some of you are actually helping your community now because you're doing so well. All because with the Judgment card here, you had an awakening. You had an awakening. And whatever that awakening was, gave you the ability to find meaning to your life. It gave you the ability to win again. It gave you the ability to connect with your guides. It gave you the ability to learn how to be patient with yourself. And you're saying to yourself with this Fool energy being in reverse, which is Aries energy, you're saying, I'll be a fool. I'll be a fool to take another chance on any of these individuals again. I'll be a fool to go backwards. I'll be a fool. And with this Nine of Coins energy being in reverse, you're taking care of yourself. It's so well right now that people starting to lie and be like, yeah, something's wrong. You know, something's wrong with them because, you know, they ain't used to be like that. Yeah, they've always remembered you as the individual that was not confident. They always remembered you as the individual that wasn't independent, that wasn't self-sufficient. And they're trying to bring that person back. They're trying to bring that person that's unstable back. They're trying to bring that back to you, reminding you of who you used to be because they see you doing so well now. But with the Four of Cups being here, you paying them no mind. You're disconnected from them. They got their mouth out. They got their cup in your face. You're like, I ain't even looking. I got my eyes closed, baby. I got my eyes closed, baby. I'm not even looking at you. I'm not even looking at you. I'm paying you no attention. I'm paying you no attention. With the Knight of Swords being in reverse, these people lack direction. And they want you to lack direction too. But they see with the Ten of Swords that you coming up. You coming up. And the reason why you're coming up is because deep down inside you knew that it was no way you was going to be defeated. And you started believing in you. And when you did that with this Eight of Cups energy, you started to transition. You started to leave negative things that was not serving you behind. You walked away emotionally from things that wasn't serving you. You walked away. Look, King of Swords in reverse coming up again. You walked away from whoever this was that had these manipulative, abusive ways. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you walked away from them. They made you weak, and you're so balanced. It's beautiful how balanced you are right now. It's beautiful how balanced you are right now. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Five of Wands. Some of you literally had to sneak away. You had to sneak away because with this Five of Wands being here, it was so many people involved in the shit. Like so many. And you knew if you didn't sneak away, or if you didn't quietly sneak away, that with the Four of Wands, it would even bring more tension. It would bring even more of a breakdown. It would bring even more chaos to your home life, to your stability. It would bring even more. You knew with the Three of Wands, you had no choice but to come up with the plan. You had no choice. But with the Ten of Wands being in reverse, you were stressed out. You were burnt out. You were scared. Am I going to really be able to do this? Am I going to be able to drop this burden? Some of you just ended up with the Hermit energy, which is Virgo energy. You felt like you were exiled from your own loved ones, from your family. Like you didn't have anybody helping you do this. You felt so isolated, alone, sad. You felt like you had lost your way. But with the Ten of Swords showing up in this deck as well in reverse, sweetheart, you are reversing that pain, that energy, that hurt, that fear, that anxiety. You're reversing it. You're coming up. You're coming back up. The Empress is here. This means abundance, prosperity, new beginning, new stability. Honey, you can't, this is a beautiful card. A beautiful card to have. Look at this King of Swords. You're coming up. I don't even want to talk about him anymore. But you see what I'm talking about. You're coming up. Queen of Swords being here. All because you use your gift of judgment about this situation. You use your gift of judgment that told you if you didn't make a move soon, that you would continue to not have victory and success. So what you decided to do is I made a decision. You made a decision. And whatever that decision was like, whatever this is, I'm not moving towards it anymore to try to offer stability. I'm not moving towards anything with this King of Swords energy showing up again. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, I'm not moving towards this person, individual, place, or thing because it's abusive, it's manipulative, it's not right. What I'm doing with this Eight of Cups is I'm transcending, I'm moving. I'm emotionally leaving the situation. I'm reversing my fear. I'm reversing my anxiety. I'm reversing my ending. I'm reversing my ending. And you left all of them there to fight for themselves. You left them right there. Like, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that because that fighting that they're doing with the Ten of Coins in reverse is not going to bring them any stability. It's not going to do any good for the long term of the family, the situation, whatever this is. You let them stay right there and fight it out. You with the Seven of Cups, you made a choice. You made a choice because you recognize, you woke up to the fact that with the Page of Swords in reverse, this person, place, or thing was manipulative, it was deceptive, it was all talk. And so you saw that with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, that it was causing you to lose your balance. It was causing you to be disorganized. It was causing you to be overwhelmed. And so when it came to showing anything emotional towards this situation, person, place, or thing, you said, I'm done. I'm done. And you moved straight forward. We got the Knight of Staffs. Fearlessly, straightforward. Fearlessly, you took action. Because with this Judgment card being here, you had an awakening. You had an awakening. And it brought you change. It brought you balance. It brought you peace. You found meaning to your life. You now have hope again. The Star energy. You rejuvenated yourself. You now have the strength to carry on. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys in the next reading.